So in this particular video, we are still dealing with this same book cover. Yes, so I told you how I wanted to show you how you can make gradients. What do I mean by gradients? I mean like this one, for example. This, you see, this is what I'm calling gradient. This color, this specific color, this one is not visible. It's not that visible. Let me get maybe this one and see if it is visible. I want a visible thing so that you can see what I'm meaning by gradient. So if you look at this book cover, yes, you can see this color. This is this was actually gradient which was used. Yes, so the moment you know how to manipulate gradient very well, then you are in for it. You're going to be making the best of the best book covers that you can know. Now, in order for you to make gradients, make book covers, to make your text shine like this, I'm going to demonstrate that on the next book cover that we are designing, which is this one here. Now, remember, we did this, we wrote this family. Now, earlier I said, if you change the title of this book cover to liver friendly recipes, it will be much more it is much more searchable compared to family favorite. So let's say we want to do it as liver friendly recipes. So to make it liver friendly recipes, all you have to do is just come here and change this to liver. Change this to liver. Yes, change this to liver, and then change this to friendly recipes. So change this to friendly, use friendly, say friendly recipes. So liver friendly recipes. So then you increase this. After increasing this, then you reduce it like that. Yes, so you have reduced this and you have increased liver friendly recipes. Now you can see that Anton is actually too tall for this. Yes, you can see that Anton is too tall for this. Now in a case where Anton is too tall for this, actually I had forgotten to activate back the guideline. So I'll just click on file and click on view settings, then activate back, show the margins, click on show margin to show back the margin. You can see the margin is back. Now as you can see, I want this to be touching this line and this other line, but you can see that if I do it like that, it's going to be too big. Yes, it's going to be too big, like if I move it like this. But anyway, there's no when you're doing design, you have to just try and first see what it looks like. So I'll just try, I'll make it big like this. Liver, it's actually not bad. So let's say I want to leave it like that, so I'll just do this liver friendly recipes. Let's say I want it to be like that. All I want it to do is the word liver to attract attention. Yes, so I'll leave it like that. So I'll say liver friendly recipe. I'll move this like here, and then from here I want to make the word liver as a gradient. I don't want it to be in this color, so I'll just click on it here. I don't even need to click on it. You come here this side, you move down and click on this thing which says apps. Click on this thing which says apps, click on it. Yes, after clicking on it, you come here, put here, and you type gradient. You say gradient and you click here and you wait for it to show. As you can see, it's showing mesh gradient and typography gradient. It says type gradient. So you click on this app which says type gradient, it will bring for you this. Then you click on open, which is here. Click on this open. Yes, now this is your secret tool. Yes, your secret tool for making gradients inside Canva. Yes, so this is going to be your secret tool. Now what you're going to do with this is that you're going to make something, you're going to make gradients out of it. For example, if you look at this as an example, you're going to see that this thing is already a gradient. Yes, this is already a gradient. So if you write it, first thing first, you're going to see that this thing for gradient has here main text. It has main text, it has font, it has alignment, it has height, line height, and it has the gradients themselves, and it has preview. So all these are going to be useful for you. Now the word we want to manipulate is this word liver. Yes, this word liver alone. So all you have to do is just come here and type the word liver. So remove this and type liver. And make it in capital. Yes, make it in capital. Just say liver in capital. Then the font you want to use is Anton. As you can see, Anton is already on Anton. Then the alignment, you want it to be in the center. Yes, click on center. Then the line height, you move it back to normal. Yes, you leave it here at normal. You leave it the way it is. Then here is now the big deal. Yes, now I want, you see, there are 3 gradients here. There's 1, 2, 3 dots. That means I'm going to have three colors on my For example, you can see this one has dark blue. It has 3 colors. Yes, these dots represent colors. So this is the first color, it's blue. This is a darker blue, and then this is a purple color. Now I want only 2 colors inside this. I want a color which is orange and somehow yellow. Yes, orange and somehow yellow. So how do I do that? First of all, I'll have to come here and move this. Yes, I move this to this side. Yes, I move this side. Now you can see now I have two. I have 2, and you can see the colors change. I have upper color and lower color. So after moving it, I'll come this side and click here and give it orange. Yes, give it orange color and move like the orange. Just give it orange and click outside, click anywhere. You can see now I have orange up. Then you click here and give it yellow. Yes, give it yellow, click there. You can still see I have blue here, so click here and make sure you give it yellow. Yes, like that. So now you can see I have yellow. Now you can see I have yellow and orange together. Now you see, now in order to spread these colors more, you can see there's some lines here, so you move them around. You can see if I move like this, you're going to see that the color is changing. So you see that, see the color is changing, see the way it is changing. So I want it something like this. Yes, so I want it something like this. So then you can move it here, you can move this down, and then you can move this up. You can see what's happening. So I want something like that. After that, you click on add to design if you find what you're looking for, so you can manipulate it more from here. Then after that, you go ahead and click on this, click on add to design. So I'll click on add to design, and you'll see that it has been added to design here. After that, now I'll remove this one, click here and delete it, then move that the next one here, and then pull it down like this. Yes, you can now see. So now you can see that we have this, but then you can see that this is under. You can see that this is under. Yes, now this is very important. Again, this is another important point which I need you to take inside. Now inside Canva, there is something called layers. Yes, and in order to find layers, you need to go to this thing that says position. Layers are always under position. Mark this clear. You're going to need these layers a lot. You're going to use layers a lot. Layers are always under position. So you go ahead and click on position. But if you click on position, then you will see two things. Yes, you're going to see this thing says arrange, and then you see layers. Yes, so if you click on arrange, you're going to see alignments. Yes, but if you click on layers here, you're going to see layers. Now what do I do with layers here? If you want to use layers, layers will show you what is on top or what's under. So whatever is up is on top, whatever is down is under. For example, see this is the background, and it is this color. This is this recipes, and it means it is in the middle. Then liver is on top. So if I move liver, you can see that it's on top of here. You can see that it's on top of friendly recipes. If I move it back here, you can see that it is now what? So if I move it like this, because that is like that, now you can see that the liver is on top of friendly recipes. But if I click here and move this friendly recipes up, you can see friendly recipes is now on top of liver. So that's what I mean by layers. So these layers are very important. We shall use them more in the future, but for now let's just use them like this. So I'll move this here and I move this here. So friendly recipes. So you can see I have now liver friendly recipes. Yes, so liver friendly recipes. Then so as I was saying, here now you have the layers. Yes, now from the layers here, you just have to arrange your things the way you want. So you can see now I've moved this one and I make sure it is within the borders, within the margins. So I have liver friendly recipes. Now for the next part, I'm going to just copy these parts. I'm going to copy these parts so that you can see what we are going to be doing. So I'm just going to copy so that we don't waste a lot of time. So all I have to do is put the cursor here, click on copy and paste it here. So I'll paste it here so that we don't waste a lot of time. Now this one has copied the wrong thing. I'll delete that. I'll come here, highlight this. After highlighting it, copy it and then paste it here. So that's what I'm looking for. So you can see what we have done. We have now liver friendly recipes. Yes, so we have liver friendly recipe. I'll move this a bit down, then I'll also copy the name, copy this name here, person group, then duplicate and move the whole thing down. Yes, move the whole thing down up to here. Now you can see what is happening, and then you can see how many fonts you have. I have one font which is This is what, let me go back and see. So this font is Anton, this is Anton, this is Water Lily, which is here, and then we have this other font which is Alice. Yes, so we have these three fonts. So you can see what we have here right now. It's looking somehow okay, it's looking okay according to the arrangements. So the rest of the things is the same. The rest of the things you're going to do here are the same. The only thing I wanted to show you, the only technique, the biggest technique I wanted to show you here is the technique of using gradient for what, for these. Yes, you're going to see this a lot on Amazon. Nobody's going to tell you these things, so that's why I've taken my time to tell you this. If you look at books on Amazon, you're going to see your bestseller books, most of them use gradients instead of the normal colors, the usual colors. So now you know how to use the gradients. Now you can go ahead and use them on your books. Now the other thing is that, the important thing is that you don't need to use these kind of backgrounds. Yes, you can use an image as your background. It's actually better to use an image as your background. What do I mean? So if you want to use an image as a background, this is the technique. Just go to pixels. Me, I'm using this one. For you, go ahead and use the pixel which is in Canva. For example, I see this image, I think it is good, so let me scroll through and find a good image. You see this one has a good background, so I'll click here. I want this background, so I'll just move it up to here and move and extend it. Yes, even extend it this side like that. Yes, after extending it like that, all I have to do is now click on position. As I told you, there's layers inside positions, so click on positions and go to layers. So these layers are very important. You can see that this background is in front, so I want it to be a background. Now I'll move it down here in front of the background. You can see what has happened. So I click here. If I click here, you can see that now I have a different background. Now you can see this background is different. Now this is the technique. So if you click on it, you want to change it, you click on it, you make sure you go to position, layers, you make sure it is highlighted like this. After it is highlighted like this, you click on this thing, it says edit photos, you click on it. Then after that, you go ahead and go down here where they say effects. Yes, where it's FX effects, you go down and click on this thing here, click on it, then click on this thing, it says duotone. Yes, duotone. So click on duotone. Now from here you can see that there are different colors you can use on this particular image which you have just added as the background. So all you have to just start clicking and looking for. So you can click and look at this. If you think you like it, you can leave it, but if you don't like it, go ahead and click on the next one, click on the next one, and the next one. You keep on changing and trying to find what you actually like. Yes, for example, maybe this one, let's say I like this one but I don't like it. I'll just click on this. I want the shadows to be, let me say, green. You can even select colors here. You change the colors of the image the way you want. So I don't think the image we used is a good one, so I'll just remove the image. I remove that image, then I look for another one. So scroll through and find a good background image. Yes, scroll through and find a good background image. Let me say I want to use this table, so just highlight and move it like that. Make sure it is big enough like that. Then go ahead and click on edit photos, then come here and click on this and click on duotone, and then start selecting. But before you do that, you go to position, make sure you're in layers, and then you move this to the background here. Yes, now you see what you have here. Then you can go ahead and click here and reduce the texture, you reduce the light. Yes, like something like that. You can reduce the light. Then you go ahead and click on this, edit, click on this and click on duotone, and start finding the correct tone that you want to use. Yes, to start finding the correct tone that you want to use. If you find the correct tone, then you can use it. Yes, so that is how you actually go ahead and make your background better by using duotone. Yes, you can get a far much better background using duotone. You can experiment with this the way you want until you find a background that you think you like, then you can use it. So just get an image from pixels. Never use an image from here, always get an image from pixels. So I'll show you more techniques in the time to come. In the meantime, these are the techniques that I wanted to show you in this particular video. Yes, so you go ahead and try to change this image the way you want. Yes, so this, even here you can click here and still change the image the way you want. Adjust the light, the intensity, everything can be adjusted from here also. So that is how you design a book cover. and that is the technique I wanted to show you in this particular video, is about gradient. So if you have seen the gradient and you know now how to deal with gradients, then you're going to be a better book cover designer. You're taking your book cover design to the next level. Yes, so that's it. So now if you can look at this, you're going to see that it can actually stand out. So that's it.